find a receiver tighter than a bank vault.
She was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Here's one of the best young defenders in the NFL, Jair Alexander. All right, Dot Sit versus
Is the fucking DB Fighter 2 blitz? Oh, there it is.
You got one drive to score on him, so get going. First and 10, he'll throw. Aaron one deep for Jones. Oh, he got it. It's complete.
Complete or is it incomplete?
That was a play of epic proportions. From 125-yard line all the way to the other 25-yard line. Took half the field on a, and this is caught by Jones. Touchdown, Snapper. Here we go. Bruce Arians looking to get his squad in for two. First carry for Nick, and he'll get in. 8-0. The best defense is a good offense. It's your turn to tie it up and keep this game going. They start with the run. And he will lose yardage, taken down back at the 24-yard line. Got pushed back a yard. Bet you didn't like that so much. Time to get up and push back. Mahomes, he floats it, but no, incomplete.
What do you think I'm doing, retard?
Incomplete on second. Try completing one this time. Throwing on third down. Mahomes throws high, but he makes the catch. Oh, man, fourth down. What are you gonna do? You're in the fourth and short. Coach Beckham wants to go to the air. Just rolling with Mahomes. Crossing midfield. Defense has got that look, like kids losing a ball over the fence. Okay, Dodge City, I see you. Well, I think everyone does. Doesn't anyone pick a different team? Trying to drop one in there, but it's incomplete. Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? Here's Mahomes. He's going deep downfield and bats it away, and that falls incomplete. Set to go. Maybe call a run. Throwing the ball is not working. Throwing on third down. Mahomes. Struggling. Who's got it? The defender with the INT. And that pass is... Cheers up.
She wasn't turned out, with her eyes on me.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Telephone, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate.
So cute.
I do my
Hey, you want a Fortnite?
Coach Lil Yachty.
These bros. Bro, these men's watching.
Dash, honey, dash, honey, dash, honey, dash, honey, dash.
Roams the secondary like a superhero on patrol.
Playing with amateurs, there on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a animal.
Oh, you want to win? So does Mike Evans. The original game breaker himself, Michael Vick. Let's go shut down against the backyard heroes.
Watch me celebrate. I cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the dance. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I do what they plans. I do what they do what they can. Got it on.
That's alright. That alright. That alright. That alright.
Ain't your normal game of football. One drive from the 25. Tug of war to break ties. And no kicking. Let's go. Alright now, this is your first play. 75 yards to the line. Let's go. On first down, Vick's got it. Now he'll move out the pocket. And they'll stop him after a short pickup. Man, come on, defense. You can't be putting yards out on the curb like that. You gave him that 1st and 10. Don't do it again. And they'll end up with a loss on the play. They knocked you backwards on that last play. You can't let them do that. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Y'all are halfway across the lawn. Go on and be heroic. Drops back to throw it. Fumble in the backfield. Defense picks it up. And plenty of green in front of them. La 30. Keep moving the pile, y'all. It's a touchdown for the shutdown. Back to the yard now. But remember, heroes never quit.
I don't even know how I lost. Michael Vick fucking fumble. It's so retarded. Oh, let me see what's all online, huh? Oh, he's... I'm gonna put I'm gonna put a link of it. Bro, I'm gonna be damn. Good. Hey yo, like and subscribe. Say come on. Let's go.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman and this. Okay, Coach, well the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Brandon Gott and Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is a fifth straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally, climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 7th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises in Super Bowl history because at one point, they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana with wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24. And Steve Young, remember that one? Get the monkey off my back as he won big in Super Bowl 29. But they lost their last time out against the Ravens in Super Bowl 47. They're looking for a little bit of that. Can we get right again, guys? And I think the San Francisco 49ers team is going to play awfully well in this game.
And they're hoping that the lights stay on in the stadium the entire game this go-around. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. The first carry is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this throw caught left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. First down for the Chiefs.
God damn it.
This game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed.
There he goes left side, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams. 46 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because, to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyron.
I know.
Matthew, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Sheds another. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Being chased out left. And this is caught by Watkins. And now running right through it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now here's Mahomes rolling to his left. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Gonna let one fly for Rupp, and that's caught inside the 35. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
1st down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's Him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. Knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Kansas City touchdown. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. 12-3 your score after one on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah,
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to fire. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, 5. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Boy, shifts past him. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. An unlucky number here. A loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he breaks through another tackle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. Garoppolo now. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
Face mask. Defense.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start to